Welcome back to another episode of Girls on the Rocks.
Episode 6.
I was like, do you know what it is?
I kind of forgot.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, number 6.
Number 6, almost 10.
We're just trucking along.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun.
This is fun.
You know, it'd be super cool if we were getting paid for it, though.
Hint, hint, if you don't already know.
If you're a sponsor and you would like to be talked about, just DM us.
Please.
Girls on the Rocks podcast.
girlsonarockspod@gmail.com.
Or you can email us.
Yeah. Preferably, professionally.
Well, Evelina, let's jump right into it today.
Yes, please.
Miss Taylor Swift herself. You know we have to talk about her at least once in every episode, I guess.
Our goddess.
She has announced that the Eras Tour is coming to an end.
December.
How do you feel?
I want to say I've seen a lot of comments where they said she never said what year.
Let the girl rest. Let her sit down.
But December, it feels like this tour has been going on for forever.
My whole life?
Yeah. It's been, 2 years?
Yeah, and which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do tours usually last that long?
If you're big like T-Swift?
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Because I'm pretty sure Beyonce's tours, some of them have been 2 years.
That's crazy. Could you imagine doing that for 2 years, multiple shows all the time, every week?
She had 6 months off.
Yeah, but that's still a lot.
It is.
That's why she's so skinny.
Yeah. I bet she works out like Miley Cyrus with her heels.
Probably to practice.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
She's in stilettos pretty much the whole show.
Whole time.
All red bottoms.
Yeah. And she
money.
changed out of her flats into heels.
When?
She doesn't do flats anymore.
Oh, I thought you meant a certain situation. I was like, when'd she do that? She's like, here's my flats. I'm changing out of these. Wow.
But it's sad. But it's nice to see that she's finally getting done with this era tour.
On to the next era.
Yep.
I just, I don't really feel one way or the other because I'm never going to a show anyway.
I know it's so expensive. Taylor, if you're listening, please.
Yeah, because she's listening to Girls on the Rocks.
It might be her publicist. True. What's up, girl? No, Tree. Her name is Tree.
My God, no, you already fucked it up. You already fucked up our chance. I guess we're not going.
Yeah. Travis, I know you're listening.
Travi, how are you, boo?
Please get us some tickets. Front row, side row, back row, anywhere.
On the roof.
On the roof. But I hope that she announces something either prior to her ending the tour, because we still don't have Reputation album, and we still don't have Taylor Swift debut album as well.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, I don't understand why she stopped in particular with these 2 albums.
I don't know, because Reputation is my gospel.
Mm-hmm.
I probably listen to this album every day.
Mm-hmm. It's your morning devotional.
Correct. It's how I worship.
Yes.
With the serpents and everything.
Amen.
Amen. But Taylor, do not put it out if your beats don't hit harder this time around.
Yeah, otherwise just keep it.
Those bass drops need a oomph.
Mm-hmm.
I need it.
What would be funny, maybe funny, if she got Kanye as a producer.
No.
As a joke.
No. It's not funny.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I guess. Never mind.
My apologies. I thought it was, I had something there.
I mean, I get it, but
yeah, it would never happen. But
thank you, Amy.
Yes.
Correct.
But I would love if Reputation came out before the debut. I don't really care too much for the debut.
Me neither.
It's going to be her super country.
Yeah. That's when I fell in love with her, and that's when I loved her the most. But nowadays, I need Reputation.
I need, curly hair, dark lip,
yep,
black everything.
Skin tight bodysuits.
Yes. And what's shocking is that I feel like she's going to release Reputation by the end of this tour because she's constantly wearing the same Reputation tour outfit. That's the only one that hasn't changed or improved in some way.
Well, and she's starting to do the ad libs in the songs. Because
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know because I've never been, but I have heard that she's never done them before in her Reputation songs.
Right.
So what is she preparing for?
I think she's just going to wait till her suit officially just falls apart, and then she's going to say, Reputation.
What if
Live.
she never? It just never is a thing. She never does it.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Wow. Oh.
Could you imagine? But like, what would
I could
we do?
actually.
What would we do? Nothing, because we can't do anything.
Right, and I have to support the album that you're not getting paid on, that you don't own. Come on, Taylor. I can't do this.
That? And I might sound very ignorant, but when did that stop? What album?
I believe it was Lover album.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's when she started owning it?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
Because that was my question. Because he, and by he, I mean Scooter Braun, he bought, what did he do?
All her masters and
Yes.
they sold them.
And that Reputation was a part of that, right?
Yeah, because Reputation and the debut are the two that she has left to re-record. So after Reputation was Lover, and so
Okay. Because a part of me was like, was Reputation a part of it? And that's why she's not releasing it? But it was. Okay.
correct.
Okay. Well, then there's hope. There's hope out there.
I hope so.
But yeah, like I said, I don't really have an opinion on her ending the tour because I will never get to see it anyway. So I'll just watch it on TV.
Right. Please, Taylor, listen, I love you.
Stop
but
begging.
Stop.
She's not gonna hear us.
No, but like, stop charging so much for these things. Like when she just released another version of the Torture Poets Department.
Oh my god, how many are there?
Dude, too many. And she's charging like what, $20 for it? And then when she released the Eras Tour concert, that was like 1989. Yeah.
Wow.
I
was trying to see what she did there.
And it's like, Tay,
Yeah.
we cannot afford it in this recession.
No. Well, and it's like, just let us have a little bit of joy.
Free, sis. I don't, just put on YouTube. Or Netflix. I already have that account. I don't have Disney Plus.
Me neither.
I don't want to pay for it.
Actually, I do. I have my mom's.
So, you know where I'll be watching it.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, on the same line as Taylor Swift, you know, her really hot boyfriend, Travis Kelce. Have you heard of him? So he's on this like sports team called the Chiefs, I think.
They're very little. They're very small. You might not know them.
I think they're from Kansas City.
I think they were in the Super Bowl, but I could be wrong. I don't know what that is.
I don't either. But anyway, he's this guy. And
the 30% male listeners that are listening are raging
37.
Right now. I think it's, right? 37?
37%.
They're raging right now because of this.
Are
segment.
you guys?
Are you single?
Are you cute?
Okay.
Anyway, back to Travie Boo.
Right.
So the Chiefs have their new promo videos out because is football coming back?
Honestly,
And I'm actually being serious. I don't know when that shit starts.
I couldn't tell you. I thought it came back in the fall.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, whatever. We'll
Right.
figure it out. I can Google it later. Don't DM us about it.
Right.
Or do. We like interaction.
Yeah.
Anyway, their new promo videos are, of course, like boasting that like they've won the Super Bowl and shit like this. But this one specific one was of Mr. Travie Trav. And he kept pointing to his hand and like pointing to a ring. And like obviously it's the Super Bowl ring. I think Swifties are reaching.
Very much so.
But then they just like kept referencing rings and the whole time.
Oh boy.
And then at the end, shit, I wish I remembered what it said. But it said something about a ring at the end of it.
Okay.
And everybody started freaking out because it was the same night that Taylor announced that the Eras Tour was ending. And it was like her 100th show on like the 13th. Was it the 13th?
Probably.
Or something. There was something with 13. We know that's her number. Yada, yada. So everyone was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Nothing fucking happened.
She does this all the time.
I don't think she does it. It's the Swifties.
It's true.
She's never said a thing.
But she puts these little Easter eggs, and now like everything she does, we think it's calculated.
I know.
It's
Which
hard
is so
not
funny because she's not even calculating, but she is because we are.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's just so crazy, but like, I don't know. I would really like to see them get married.
I don't know if you saw the press conference he did.
No.
One of the interviewers, she's a fellow Swiftie, very respectful too. She goes, "Hey Travis, what do you and your special lady?" She never says Taylor's name. What is her favorite thing to cook? What is she really good at cooking? Because She mentioned the short that she put out with him and her in the kitchen. And he goes, very good question. I'm going to respect her privacy and not say anything. But at the end, he goes, Taylor makes a really great Pop-Tart and cinnamon roll.
Pop-Tart and cinnamon roll?
Yeah.
Like from the store?
I couldn't tell you.
Does she cook? Did he not answer it because she don't cook? He's like, please don't ask me this question. We order out every night.
I mean, maybe.
No, does she not season her chicken? And that's why he didn't say anything.
She's from the South, though, no?
Look at her skin, though.
Yeah.
She's
true.
Where is she from?
Nashville.
No, she moved there.
Oklahoma?
Couldn't tell you.
No, Rhode Island. No. That's where one of
Michigan. Utah. Wonder if she ever experienced soaking.
Oh my goodness. No, she has a house in Rhode Island, so I would assume that she's from Rhode Island.
That sounds right. I'm not going to Google it.
Right. It's just whatever we say is a fact. That's it.
Don't say that out loud. Taylor Swift is allegedly from Rhode Island. I don't know what else to say. We're going to get calls from her team. Be like, you're putting out false information. Bitch, I don't know what I'm doing.
I hope we do.
We do what?
Oh, I hope we get a call from them.
Oh, I thought you meant like know what we're doing. Because bitch, don't pretend.
True.
Don't pretend.
That too. Both of those things.
But anyway, y'all getting married or what? Travis and Taylor, I'm talking to you specifically. I know you're listening.
Imagine how cute their kids would be.
They would have the cutest little blonde babies I've ever seen in my
Little
life.
TTs.
Oh,
Aww.
that's what my godson calls me.
Their initials would be TKTK.
TKTK! That's adorable. Get on it. Anyway, I think we should keep up this trend of singers because that's all we usually talk about, I guess. I'm looking at our topics for today, and literally every single thing is about a singer. Every single one. Every single topic today.
Because I think that's all that's been going on, honestly.
I think so, too. I know who we should talk about next.
Okay.
Auntie Riri herself.
Riri with the new hair.
With the... What?
With the new hair. She cut it short.
Oh, I didn't know.
Super short. There's like a whole meme about it, too.
Oh, wow, I missed the meme. How did I miss a meme?
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, we've all been waiting and waiting and waiting for an album from Miss Ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's stating that she is starting her album over that she's been creating.
Mm-hmm.
So my question for you, do you think there actually was an album that she's been creating?
Yeah. So I think it was 2 or 3 years ago when she was originally supposed to drop. It was supposed to be a dance like reggae.
Ooh, fun.
Like a dance hall album.
Yeah.
And the album was completed.
Like reggaeton?
I don't want to say reggaeton. I think it was more reggae.
Okay.
Like island.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And so it was ready to drop. And I think at that time, I don't know what was going on. Maybe she got pregnant or something. But
which time?
Right. The first time, she just cut it and never released it.
Huh.
And so now I saw the interview. She said, yes, I'm starting over, a different vibe. However, there are a few songs that I have completed that I want to go back to and listen to them again.
I heard that too.
Rihanna, stop mentioning the album. Just stop. You gotta
put it out.
Just put it out.
Put it out.
I'd rather you stop talking about it.
Just be like, you'll hear it when you hear it.
Right.
Like, just now start saying that.
Right.
Because what? Are we going to wait another 25 years?
I'm going to be old and brittle.
Brittle? Wait, how old am I? Oh my God. I don't want to do that math. Yeah. Never mind. Let's just not talk about it. Rihanna, please do that quicker than that.
I know. Listen, I know you got a new hair care thing going on with Fenty.
She does.
But please, for the love of God.
We know you're busy. We know you're busy.
Well, let ASAP watch the kids for a little bit.
Or hire a nanny.
Right.
I know you can afford it.
Right.
Fuck. But it's okay. I mean, do what you need to do, but do what we need also.
Give the people what they want.
And we want an album. We want an album. We want an album and we want it now. So everybody tune back in 2045 and maybe we can talk about Rihanna's new album.
Hopefully, God willing.
Cute.
I'm just going to put my predictions out there. It was a great album. 10 out of 10. Was it worth the 25-year wait? Yes.
I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
This is past me talking to future me.
Hopefully
it's that. Those are the answers.
interesting.
Yeah.
Rihanna, do better. Next, this is related. Happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Happy
We're
Father's
recording this
Day.
on Saturday, so Father's Day is tomorrow. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, except you deadbeat ones.
Yes,
Go
sir.
fuck yourself.
Happy Father's Day to all the middle-aged dads, the young dads,
The old dads.
the old dads, the granddads.
I was about to go dark. I'm not.
Dead dads.
Yes, I was about to say that. Your dead dads.
You know, so completely random, but I saw a video of Gordon Ramsay wishing
great dad.
Great dad, wishing everybody a happy Father's Day, but he had a very important message he wanted to tell everybody. He just recently was in a bike accident.
Gordon.
His whole left side, I mean, it's like bloody and like it was taped
Tragic.
up. He still, it was so serious that Gordon Ramsay himself was shaken up. His hand was like shaking, talking about it.
Not my bud.
And his message was, I don't care who you are and what you do, wear a helmet. No matter if it's a short journey, if it's around the corner, down the block, wear a helmet.
Like
just a bike helmet.
No, I'm not asking what a helmet is. I know what a helmet is, Evelina. I choked in my own saliva.
First of all, it wasn't the fact of what a helmet was. It was, I thought you were going to ask me what type of helmet. If it was like a motorcycle helmet or a bike helmet.
I was going to ask you what type of bike. If it was like a like a regular bike, or like a like a motorcycle bike. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know actually.
Oh, I thought that was you answering me. Like motorcycle. I'm like, yeah, cool. You're like, no, I don't know.
I don't know because he just kept saying the words bike, so I didn't know what.
Damn.
Because he's British, so I don't know what bike to him is.
God, they have so many different words for things.
I know. But anyways, his message was please. Sorry, Gordon. We don't mean to minimize your tragedy.
No, we really hope you're all right.
Yeah, but he said, luckily, because I wore a helmet, I survived. Like, I'm pretty sure if I didn't have a helmet, I wouldn't have survived.
That's scary.
He went through like very intensive surgery, and he wanted to wish all the fathers everywhere, like, just take care of yourself. Aww. Be grateful, whatever. So
do better.
Wear a helmet.
Dads. Wear a helmet.
Be safe.
Wow. Do you know he's like really good friends with Lisa Vanderpump?
Yes.
Yeah, they have a show together, or she was on his show.
Oh, cute. Lisa Vanderpump is friends with everybody. When I'm watching back VPR, I see cast members from Shahs of Sunset, which is one of my favorite reality shows of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no shit, I know you. So good for her. Good for you, Lisa.
Cool. Lisa knows everyone except us. Do you want me to?
Lisa, please.
Our podcast is called Girls on the Rocks.
We can make a little drink for the Tom Tom restaurant.
Pumpkinis! Hit us up, please. But anyway, because we're talking about Father's Day, I want to bring up Mr. Nick Cannon, aka
the father,
aka, and this is not our term that we dubbed him as, but we would like to call him around here the serial sperminator.
The one, the only.
You sent me this. It wasn't an article.
It was on Facebook.
It was on Facebook. The account that shared it is called Your Problematic Faves,
which I love.
So I just want to make sure people don't think that we're stealing their content.
Shout out her, they, them.
Shout out all of them. You know. And apparently, not apparently, this is true. Everyone,
these are facts.
We're actually giving you facts. Nick Cannon has revealed that he is planning a meet and greet for his millions of children to spend time with him on Father's Day. Oh, how lucky are they? You know,
the 20-some kids he has,
1,006,000. So he told People Magazine that it's supposed to be a day where I get to rest, but I want to give all my kids the opportunity to connect and give me gifts and all that type of stuff.
He's basically setting up like a Chris Brown meet and greet, but for his kids.
But like, I would love to go to a Chris Brown meet and greet. He'd be grabbing on your titties. This type of meet and greet is Nick Cannon sitting on a throne with his hands out waiting for macaroni noodle necklaces
and paintings.
And it's so weird.
I don't understand. I feel like at one point in our lives, there's going to be half the population just dissent from Nick Cannon himself.
And why? Why is he spreading it around like this?
And he's a problem, of course. But why
He's the catalyst.
He's the catalyst, but why are women approaching him?
I don't know.
We're also a problem. And they're all beautiful, strong, gorgeous women.
Obviously not independent.
Well, I mean, they don't have to be anymore because they got Nick Cannon money.
Exactly.
Who's paying Nick Cannon all this money where he can afford all these child support?
Because I know Wild 'N Out is not paying him that much.
No way.
Like, I'm sure he's getting a pretty penny, but enough to support your 12,000 children?
Because I know Mariah Carey's the original. She's taking as much money as she can.
She's still got enough money.
Oh, for sure.
What's she doing lately?
Singing Christmas songs.
She's currently frozen. She's not thawed out yet.
Correct.
It's summer.
Yeah.
She is in an ice capsule.
I don't understand what the fascination with Nick Cannon is. I never thought he was that attractive,
He's
in
not.
my opinion.
He's not.
He's just like
He's
nerdy
mediocre.
at the best.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just a meet and greet for your kids. Why don't you just call it like a
Regular day.
reggy schmeggy day?
Playground day.
But it's a meet and greet with your father.
Imagine that.
Well, that's more than I'm getting from my dad, so.
There you have it, folks. Happy Father's Day.
Don't plan a meet and greet, Dad. I won't be there.
This is the only form of communication we have.
This?
Yeah.
I don't even know if he listens.
You never know.
Anyway.
If you don't, Dad, please do. We want more ratings.
Shut up. But Nick Cannon, I'm going to say it once again, just like I tell everybody else, do better.
Please.
Maybe see your kids more than once a year on Father's
Be
Day.
better than Future with his kid, Future.
What?
Future? Sierra?
Yeah?
Their kid is named Future
No, it's not.
when she was dating Future?
Future Junior?
Yeah.
That can't be Future's real name.
Well, it's not Future's real name, but he named his kid Future.
So it's Future's real name.
Correct.
It's not Future's real name, but it's Future's real name.
Correct.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't even be considered a junior because his dad isn't really named Future.
Yeah,
That's confusing for a child. It's confusing for me.
well, his dad's never around, so you probably...
Well, he doesn't even know who Future is. He's got to look in the past.
Future's bright.
Look at us both trying to do jokes at the same time about time. That was adorable.
Aww.
But Nick Cannon, do better.
Please.
See your kids more frequently. Figure it out. Plan it out.
Stop being a cannon. Just stop.
Stop. Keep your cannon unloaded.
Please.
Keep your legs closed. Ladies.
Ladies.
Stop it.
Just stop.
Go
Pick
after
someone
somebody
else.
else.
Please.
Somebody who doesn't have 12 million quadrillion
Wow.
kids.
Yeah, see? Go find Drake.
No. That's a no.
No, all right.
Don't go after it. He doesn't even claim his kids.
Gasp.
The gasp she just gussed.
Maury.
Oh God. All right, next artist.
Please.
Miley Cyrus. We love her.
MC.
Happier note. Happier note.
MC.
Mariah Carey.
She is the original.
She is.
Mm.
Can I get an MC? Anyway, Miley Cyrus. She was on David Letterman's show on Netflix called My Guest Needs No Introduction.
Mm-hmm.
I think beautiful person to have on the show because she clearly does not need any introduction. She is a queen, a goddess.
Meet Miley Cyrus.
Mm-hmm. Meet and greet with Miley Cyrus.
Yes,
I would love to. But he asked her pretty much, I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't watched the episode, but I see like clips here and there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we get all of our content
That's all we
from
need.
TikTok. And I think he asked her something along the lines of like, what would be your ideal life, or what would you want your life to look like?
Mm-hmm.
And she talks about the fact that she wants to be who she is now, but she wants a life like Hannah Montana.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to live that double life to where she can be a rock star, pop star at night, but during the day, she's just a reggy schmeg. And her biggest dream is that she wants to travel anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me kind of sad.
I'll say this. I don't feel bad, only because, at least with her reason, is I want to be rich, but I just don't want people to know me. And it's like, okay.
That's possible. Just don't be famous.
But exactly. But it's like she was always going to be somewhat famous. I mean, her dad was Billy Ray Cyrus.
She would always be well known.
Exactly. Like her brother was part of a metro station. And then her sister is now a DJ. Like she was always going to be known.
I love how you just glaze over Noah. You just don't even mention
now
Noah Cyrus.
Yeah. Well, I was naming all the older people.
Understood.
Because,
I got it.
Yeah. But does it make me feel bad? Not really. Because you're still always going to be wealthy. You're just upset that people know who you are.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, what you wanted to do with your life, that came with it.
Yeah.
You know, you wanted to do the movies. You wanted to do the shows.
But this is my question for you, Evelina. Because this is not the first time that a celebrity has said something like this. My question for you is fame and like celebrity status, is it everything that it's cracked up to be?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't imagine not being able to go to a grocery store and there's
without being bombarded
Yeah.
by people.
And if not people, then paparazzi.
This makes me think of when Kris Jenner and Kylie Jenner went to the grocery store by themselves and they looked ridiculous. They didn't even know how to swipe their credit card.
They're just too rich at that point.
That's when you need to give away more of your money.
Yeah, and live your life.
Yes.
Please.
And like that's the thing that I want for us. Like I want us to be well known and like have money to where like we're not worried about it and we can take care of our family if we want to. Money's not like an issue. But I also don't want to not be able to live my life anymore. I want to go to the movies. I want to go to the grocery store.
I want to go to Target.
I want to go to that is my like my holy land.
I feel like if Cardi B can go to Target with her kid,
she does.
She does. Granted, she does have 2 big ass bodyguards with her.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's fine. We can bring our bodyguards.
Right. And I just think, you know.
I'm sleeping with one anyway.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just putting it out there in the future. You know, you never know.
No, if you see one with Taylor, you know what's going on.
It's my bodyguard.
Yep. I think it sucks that what level of fame does to your everyday life. It's I can't imagine. Also, think about when you are photographed every single day, you have to look presentable. I like to look like a schmuck every day.
I do look like a schmuck every day.
I like to look like a bum. I don't want to have to worry about, oh man, they're going to get my bad angle or they're all of this. It's like, just let me go to Target and grab.
In my sweats without any makeup.
Yes.
My hair not done.
Let me just grab this Lunchable and not have people know that I'm grabbing this Lunchable.
Lunchable.
Because sometimes it happens.
Yeah. Well, if we're that well known, do you think we're still eating Lunchables?
Hey, you cannot tell me Lunchables don't smack sometimes.
Just upgrade to like the adult Lunchables, the charcuterie board.
Well, half the time I can because it's usually pork.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, you don't eat the pork.
See?
Well, don't get the meat. Just get the cheese.
Just get the cheese.
Get
all
the
dairy.
Cheese. So what type of Lunchable do you get?
I like the turkey and cheese one, and I like the pizza one.
Yeah, classic. What I always thought was real weird, though, is that pizza's cold as fuck. Like we're just raw dogging this pizza from.
Well,
Lunchables.
you could put it in the microwave.
Who did that?
Nobody, but I don't mind cold pizza.
Yeah, I would prefer hot.
Well, I would of course prefer hot, but in a circumstance where if someone's just giving me a cold pizza, I'll eat it.
Did you like the nacho ones with the tiny little circle
I did
chips?
Actually. I enjoyed it.
Those were cute. I like that one.
Now they have like hoagies and
I saw that, and they come with like a whole ass Capri Sun and like a dessert.
Some of them will come with like a water bottle and a Kool-Aid.
A water bottle?
Yeah.
Where were these when we were kids?
I know.
We got gypped.
We did, and they have like the Pringles. Like single serving.
That's cute. I act like my mom used to buy me Lunchables. She wouldn't very often. She liked me to eat my vegetables. And that's why I like vegetables to this day. So thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Jamie, if you're listening.
I feel like we shout out my mother every episode. You're doing great, sweetie. You're the best mom in the world. I love you so much.
Thanks, Jamie.
How did we get to Lunchables? Fame. Understood.
There
Yeah,
you
we
go.
got there. Okay, wow. I had to
Lunchables
backtrack for a
sponsored us,
second.
please.
Lunchables, come on, I'll eat them. I'll eat them. My mom wouldn't buy them for me, but I'll buy them. I'm an adult. Wow.
With adult money.
Yes. Next artist.
You want to talk about Normani?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
That's not where I was going, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, anyways, so Normani, if you don't know, was on her Riri shit, where she did not release her debut album, I think 5 or 6 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, so after the first song, Motivation, that popped off, years went by. Mm-hmm. And then she had that Wild song with Cardi B. Wild Side.
Wild, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said Wild One. That's not it.
That's not it.
That would have been wrong. Hey,
that was really good. Oh, anyway, so she waited. She waited like 5 or 6 years to release her debut album. People are like, Normani, what's going on? Her management team is horrible. We all know that.
Didn't know that, but thank you.
Long story short, her management team is very much like Tinashe's management team.
Okay.
Which she just recently left from them, but that's a whole different story. Normani, I listened to your debut album. One, I want to say I respect that it was short after 6 years of waiting for it.
That's crazy. Why would you make it short then?
I can't imagine it being 26 songs.
You had enough time to put together 26 songs.
Yeah, but then it's not cohesive.
To what? Her never releasing anything?
To the album, to the story of the album.
She could have added more.
I mean, you haven't even listened to it. Can you believe this?
Sorry.
Anyways,
I don't get an opinion, I guess.
She don't. It's 13 songs.
Okay.
Of course. She did not put Motivation on the album, which I soon learned that she actually really does not like that song.
Is it because she came out with it 12 years ago?
Sure. But also she felt like it was too pop. She just felt it was too pop and too mainstream, the song. Okay. And it didn't represent what she was going for at the time.
It was too like white girl.
Yeah.
Got it.
And because, she was the only black girl in the fifth harmony group.
Yeah.
And she wanted to...
Was she? Who was that one girl? And that other girl?
There you go.
What nationality were they?
I think one of them was Hispanic.
2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. What? We'll do some research after this.
Right. But anyways, she released the album. I listened to it from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm. Front to back.
Left to right.
Up and down.
Would I say that it's the best album I've ever heard? No.
Okay.
Is it good? Yes.
Okay. But it's not good enough to make it your vibe of the week this week.
Because I only like a few songs really from it that I think I would go back to.
So what, Evelina, I'm here what you're saying is that our listeners don't necessarily have to listen to it.
I would recommend that they listen to it. Ooh. Only because it's if you remember if you're really into R&B, you'll like this.
Okay.
If you're into like the 2010s, like early R&B music, it has lots of influence.
Ooh, I might actually like this.
So it's the beat and the melody is very good.
Okay.
Her vocals are really good, but it's a fun album and it's very sexy. And I love her album cover.
Okay.
And it's an easy listen. It's not anything like crazy. It's not like, oh my god, like, she does mumble a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, Normani.
That's like Ariana Grande.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you could picture like Victoria Monet meets almost like a SZA sort of style, but with more like 808.
Wow.
It's actually not bad. But I will say though, what is probably gonna harm her, besides her manager team, is we did wait 6 years for it.
Yeah.
And because of that, people are gonna be much, much harder on you, and they're gonna say, this is what we waited 6 years for. As opposed to you releasing it after Motivation, you have more of a leeway. People are more excited, more, you know what? For a first album, not bad. It's great. It's good. Now it's 6 years in, sis. You're not Rihanna.
Yeah. Rihanna has like the clout and shit to wait this long.
Correct.
Normani, you left Fifth Harmony and then disappeared after your one hit single.
Exactly.
Yikes.
I mean, granted, you got a cute little boyfriend.
She does?
Yeah, I think
Wow,
he's like
I know nothing about Normani.
He's I think he's like a football player.
Cute. Hopefully he treats her nicely.
So, I mean,
oh my God. Speaking of football players.
Yes.
This is not on the docket for today.
Okay, go.
But did you see the TikTok? It's not a TikTok relationship, but they became more well known on TikTok. Tiana and Cody Ford from the Bengals. Do you know what's happened?
No.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
They're not getting married.
Whoa.
Because he just proposed to her, what, like a few weeks ago?
I think so.
He apparently kissed somebody else while she was in Paris.
No.
Yeah. I can't believe you have not seen this. It's been all over my For You page.
No, the only thing on my For You page has been Normani.
I haven't seen one video of Normani. So that tells you how our For You pages are different.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift is always on my For You page. Yeah. That's never going to change. But yeah. So
wow.
For those who don't know, Cody Ford is, don't know his position. I don't give a fuck. Somewhere on the Bengals football team.
Okay.
And he was dating this beautiful girl named Tiana. And she's so funny. She was building a TikTok, like, social media persona. She did really well. And what you really see with their dynamic is he always seems so annoyed by her.
Ooh, red flag.
But the way that she looked at it as was, this is just how we are with each other.
I see.
Like, it's cute. Like, we're pretend,
quirky.
Yeah. But, like, if you watch them back now, it's really cringe.
Oh.
And because she posted, because you know in the line, please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter, we talked about it last week, how the whole chorus is, why am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. Heartbreak is one thing. My ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Motherfucker. And so she did a video to that with her friends.
Oh.
And people were like, is she just doing this for fun? Or
people were reading into it.
Yes. And people were just comment. Like, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on? She comes up with a video the next day. She's in her car, trying her hardest not to cry, and her car is packed up with all of her shit in the back. You can see it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to show you this after we record.
Yeah.
And she was saying that it is true. We are not together anymore. I just want respect and
privacy,
light for the both of us. She was like, I still love him. Yada, yada. Just kind of going through this whole thing, trying not to cry. She does cry, saying that she still has love for him, but they are never, ever getting back together. Nope.
Never, ever
getting back together. God, Taylor Swift always pops up.
I know.
God, she's amazing.
Queen.
So, and then people are all speculating all this shit. And then Tiana starts liking all of these comments that are like, did Cody cheat? Did he do this? Blah, 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 blah. So she's liking all these things. It's kind of a confirmation.
Right.
And it came out that allegedly he kissed somebody else while she was in Paris. And she found out. And they're no longer getting married.
You know, I could say that I respect that she's able to stand on her business.
Yeah.
10 toes. Because a lot of people would just be, you know, we'll talk about it, we'll work through it.
She said, fuck you, I'm gone. I'm out.
Which might indicate maybe there was some underlying issues as well.
100%. I beg of you, look back at their videos and watch their dynamic. It's gross.
What a shame.
Because, like, he always seems so annoyed with her. He always, like, just talked down to her.
Kind of like that, Catherine and, what's his name, McBoom guy?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
They're, like, YouTube couple.
Oh.
Catherine McBoom and whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
his name was. It's very similar. They also got divorced. Okay. They're the ones with the multiple kids.
So crazy.
It's like, once you look back at their videos, you see how he was always annoyed at her and
yep. And like, why do we see that as like a cute, quirky dynamic when it's like, no, bitch, he don't like you?
I know. I think maybe it's you get comfortable with somebody. You want to stick around. You don't really want to look at the obvious.
And when you're in it, you don't see it.
Right.
But when you're out of it, you're like, oh, fuck, that was clear as day. He did not like fuck with me.
Love is blind.
Well, in more ways than one. Can't wait for a new season to come out. But anyway, yeah, I thought I wanted to share that. I was so heartbroken. And obviously so was she. But
more importantly,
no one gives a shit that I was. But I'll show you the videos when we're done recording today. But I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know. How do we get to this? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to shout out Tiana. I know TT, that's what the people call her. We're there for you, girl.
You'll get through it.
You will. And you can do so much better. You weren't even that cute anyway.
There you go, sis.
Love you, TT. We're here for you, girl.
We support you.
We ride at dawn.
Oh my gosh. So I saw this thing on Facebook. I don't know if this was trolling or they were dead ass. But it's regarding the Timberland song, I believe it's from 2007. The way we are, the way you are, the way I are, the way somebody is.
The way everyone is.
I forgot, but it's all with Carrie Hilson. Very popular early 2000s song. And
My favorite era.
Right. And this is her input. We'll talk about it. So she wrote, let's not forget that this man and this woman came together and sang a song that went... From the man's perspective, I am broke, I can't buy you anything, take you anywhere, or give you the princess treatment, but I have a huge D, and I'm willing to give you all of it. From the woman's perspective, she wrote, yes, I'm cheap. I don't value my time, my effort, energy, labor, or emotions. I'll take the D, because that's all a woman needs to feel loved. And we all danced to it for over a year. Shame on us. Now...
I don't like you reading the lyrics like that. Like, just point blank, this is how shitty it was.
And those are not the lyrics. Those are just her interpretation of the lyrics.
But, like, those are the lyrics, pretty much.
But I don't think so. So my input on this is, when I was reading the lyrics, I took it as Carrie Hilson's part is saying, you don't have a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't need a lot in order to love you and to be with you. I'm fine with
That's how I saw that song too.
Right. And so I was it was interesting to see this woman's perspective, that she took it as from her side as a female, that it's me saying, I'm cheap. I don't care if you can, you can't afford me. I don't value my time, my emotions.
And that's not the lyrics.
And it's interesting. It's not.
Because I thought you were reading the lyrics. And I was like, holy shit, how we missed that.
Okay, so the chorus goes, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no car to take you on a date. I can't even buy you flowers, but together we'd be the perfect soulmates.
I love this fucking song.
Right? And she goes, baby, it's all right. You ain't got to flaunt for me. If we go and touch, you can still touch my love. It's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Work it out till we get it right.
It's just like when J-Lo said, my love don't cost a thing.
Right. And it's very interesting to go through the comments and see so many women say, basically agreeing with this woman. I can't believe that we listened to that. We as women have to be better, yada, yada, yada. And to me, there's a difference between, I get we all want a man that can provide for us and to take care of us.
But I could still provide for myself.
Correct. There's nothing wrong with saying, if you want that perfect partner, sometimes he's not the guy with the Ferrari. He's not the guy with the 6-figure salary. He's not the guy.
I don't know if I want that guy.
Right.
They're all douchebags.
Exactly. And
the poor ones are douchebags too, so they can't even win.
Right.
Or whatever.
And it's, sometimes we as women, we have to kind of step out of the mindset. And I get nobody likes to spend their own money, but focus on yourself. Make yourself be that provider that you seek from a man.
Yeah. And I think it's a problem if all you're looking for is somebody to pay for your shit.
Correct.
Take care of yourself. Be a strong, independent woman. But then hopefully, and what we're looking for, is a man who wants to take care of us, but he doesn't have to.
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct. Because I think people who spend too much time looking for that provider, they end up being in their 60s, single, and not sure what to do.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just looked for your better half, your partner, you wouldn't be in that predicament you're in.
Yeah. And speaking of, I got an update for my dating app situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Taylor, what'd you do?
I fucked up.
Why did you not tell me? Why did you text me? Okay, guys, everybody knows this is not my fault. I could have been here for support.
It's not even that big of a deal.
Okay, then say it.
The last time you were here,
Mhm.
I ended up matching with somebody who I matched with years ago, and he was the guy that I was supposed to meet up with, but he never showed. And then I went to this other guy's house, and we ended up dating for a year and a half, and now I hate the sight of him.
Correct.
So what could have been? But we matched, and while you were here last week, that's when I figured out, I'm like, oh, holy shit, it's the guy that I was supposed to be with. And I messaged him a couple days after we matched because he didn't initiate anything first. So I'm red flag number one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I messaged him, and then he messaged me back, and then I messaged him back, and then I didn't hear from him for like a day.
Okay.
So then he responded, but then I got busy at work. I got busy with my life. So I didn't respond to him for a couple days. I go back yesterday to respond to it.
Don't tell me. Don't, Taylor. Don't.
Unmatched. He fucking unmatched us. So guess what? What could have been isn't even going to happen again.
I am appalled. Appalled.
So is it really my fault? Because fuck you. I have a life. I'm not just like, he even said to, because I saw like a part of the message when he sent it, and it said, I'm not on here a lot. Do you want to? So I'm thinking he's
text
like
or something.
Text. And so obviously, bro, I'm not on here all the time either. So you have the audacity to unmatch me because I didn't respond right away, even though you fucking didn't before?
That to me just shows me he was looking for a booty call. He was looking to hit it and quit it.
I can't win.
Wow, I really thought that this was, damn.
I thought this was a love story we were all waiting for.
I thought this was going to be a wonderful segue into a beautiful story. You could be a guest. We could talk about your storyline together.
And now it's ruined.
But
that's just when it's not meant to be, and it's fine because I re-looked at his Instagram and I looked at that one video where he's lifting and his legs are quivering, and I was just like, ew. I was like, maybe it's for the best.
Unfollow.
Yeah, he like has a check mark on Instagram, so obviously he pays for it, and it's like for his workouts. And I don't know if I want to be with a guy like that.
It's true, he's very conceited, and he has a child.
He does. Been there, done that. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah,
again.
we definitely don't want to do that again.
No,
that means he can't give you all his money.
I know, but full circle. But it's like, at first I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like this could have been something, and then I was like, maybe this is for the better. So I'm not really upset about it anymore. But I knew you were going to be for a second.
I was, and honestly, like the fact that it took you having to message him first after several days, weeks, and then him getting so upset that you're not responding to him seconds later.
Right.
Calm down, sir.
Yeah, we're good.
Calm down. You're how old with a child?
Correct.
Calm down. Why are you on this app 24/7 with a child?
Exactly. And don't lie to me saying that you're not really on this app, because I wasn't on it for a couple days and it pissed you the fuck off.
Right. Loser.
Yeah, stay single, bitch.
Mic drop.
Period. But now I think you and I are going to meet our men in the wild, because somebody over here, Miss Evelina Bean over here, got a pay raise at her job.
Sure did.
I mean, yes, we can keep getting pay raises at our jobs, but like, we would like to get paid for our podcast.
Please. I don't want to work for the man.
No. No, but congratulations.
Thank you.
So now Evelyn and I can go out and party and have a good time together, and maybe meet some cute little men.
Or just stories for the
Not
podcast.
little men, tall men, big men.
Please, no more little men.
6'4".
Yes. Finance.
Blue eyes. I don't want to date that guy.
Okay.
I don't want to, but he can be 6'4".
He can like be a friend that can occasionally lend us his boat for the summer.
6'2" or higher, please.
Please.
I have a checklist. No short kinks. I'm sorry.
Not anymore. Been there, done that.
Never again.
Never again.
Okay, but before we wrap up,
yes.
Because we're. Yeah. I really want to talk real quick, and this is going to be really short, but did you see Chris Brown dangling from the ceiling?
I did, and it was, this man has never looked so attractive to me in my life.
Him dangling?
It was how upset he was.
He was so mad.
Angry.
Evelina, are we the problem? Because we know what happens when this man gets angry. He beats women.
Taylor said it, not me.
But
we don't support.
But holy shit, he was so mad. We say what you were about to say.
Okay. I was gonna say I thought he was just up there for like maybe 2 minutes. He was up there for practically a whole song.
Under the influence.
I've seen so many angles from this video that they try to put that ladder up there 5 different times.
So that's why he got so upset.
He was like looking at
Put the
them.
fucking ladder up, bro.
Oh my God. I've never seen people get so frazzled as to how to get this man down.
Wow.
I think they were so busy vibing out backstage that they forgot they had a job.
Wow. But yes, we do not condone or are
Support.
like for beating women. But
Chris Breezy.
that was crazy.
Crazy.
Like the anger that came out of him, I was like, oh.
And he addressed it later on. He was like, listen, guys, I was angry as fuck earlier.
You're dangling like SpongeBob. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? he's like, okay, here I am.
But he was hitting those vocals though.
Oh, because he was so mad. He's like, I'm gonna hit a higher note.
Right.
I'm gonna hit a higher note.
And it was during such a good song too. I
Under
feel
the
so bad.
influence is so great.
It's such a good song.
So sad. It's just so fun. Just watching him dangle there was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And like the moments when he wasn't singing and he was just like
looking around.
When he just looked at the ladder fall, I was like, no. I was like, poor baby.
And then the way he yelled at the whoever it was producer walking off, I thought he was saying something he probably shouldn't be saying.
He probably wasn't supposed to.
I was like,
say
you
what he
getting
was saying.
fired. If it was Beyonce, you would have been fired on stage.
Yeah. But that was really fun. I'm so sorry, Chris Brown. It was probably very traumatizing, but it was really funny.
Right.
But we love you.
We love you.
That's probably controversial. Please don't cancel us. And I said, how did I just say that word? Controversial. Is that right? I'm done. I've drank too much.
Yeah.
Okay. But Evelina, let's wrap this up with
our weekly vibes of the week.
Hell yeah, boy.
My vibe of the week is the new No Worries album. It's the group with Anderson .Paak and Knowledge.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this album for years now. Love the first one.
You just posted this on your Instagram story, didn't you? Okay.
I did.
Yes.
Listen to the whole album. So good. It's everything I wanted, everything I needed. Snoop Dogg's on it.
Love
Dave
Snoop.
Chappelle opens up the first track. I mean, it's just
Who does?
Dave Chappelle.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so
Does he
it's
sing?
no,
Okay.
it's like spoken word.
Got it. I was like,
Yeah, he's giving like thanks and all that. But if you like just chill, like funky music, that's kind of what. But I strongly suggest it if you like that kind of music.
I'll take a listen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my weekly vibe of the week is none other than Bridgerton. I know you have not seen this show yet. So once you're done with Vanderpump Rules, I'm going to need you to jump on the Bridgerton train.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it is by none other than Shonda Rhimes herself. And she knows how to write. She wrote Grey's Anatomy.
Oh.
And I believe, and don't come at me if I'm wrong, but I think she also wrote How to Get Away with Murder.
Wow.
She is a talented lady. She's got all these fucked up worlds in her head and she just writes them down and she puts them on the TV.
Good for her. Listen, if you have any openings, I'd be happy to be an extra.
She got her bags.
Maybe not for like some of the Bridgerton scenes.
Oh my God, I would
kind of explicit.
Okay, so Evelina walked into my apartment today while there was a threesome happening.
Wild.
On Bridgerton. I was like, just to warn you, I'm not watching porn. This is actually a Netflix show.
Wild.
But yeah, oh my God, this season is so good. And like, I hate that I can't talk to you about it because you haven't seen it. But the funny thing is, last season, people were complaining that there wasn't enough sex. And so
people have other things in mind.
You know, we all need a little joy in our lives, okay?
It's true. It's kind of like that movie. Was it 365?
Damn you, fine.
the Polish movie where it's like
all time get low. So now we're talking about.
All right, we're wrapping it up.
But anyway, watch Bridgerton. There's a lot of sexiness in this season, and it's great. And I watched a very sexual scene with my mother last night, so that was weird.
All right, Jamie.
It was like the sex scene. And I was like, cool. I could have gone home.
Was there pure silence during this?
No, we were kind of talking through it. It was funny.
Good, thank God.
Yeah.
Be awkward.
I mean, I'm almost 30. I guess I need to get over this shit.
But still,
But
it's
the funny,
weird.
like, it wasn't as awkward as I think it should be because, like, my mom and I are so close. But, like, at the same time, it's like, I would rather not watch this with you. Yep. But it was so funny. But it's... Well, what I'm just trying to say is fucking watch it, okay?
Okay.
It's delicious. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening to our 6th episode today. Help us get the word out there. Share with your friends, your family, your co-workers, What is wrong? I haven't even drank that much.
Tell your grandma, your grandpa, your
cousin,
auntie,
your neighbors,
your teacher,
the people down the street,
your nanny,
people selling stuff at the kiosk at the mall,
the guy at the bodega, the elote guy down the street.
Get your ham and cheese on a roll with your orange drink in the bodega.
That's right.
Love that. All right, Evelina, tell them where they can find us.
Of course, you can find us on all streaming platforms and social media platforms. Girls in the Rocks podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a rating, 5-star rating, and or review. That's right. You can find me on Instagram at Shisha, SHISHA.
Wow, that was hard for you. You can find me on Instagram as TaylorJG96. That's it. That's all we have for you guys.
See you next week.
Have a great Father's Day, you dads. Bye.